Hello! So this video is going to be a brief, well, hopefully brief. I suspect it won't be brief. Brief as I can make it, guide to collecting all of the Bards College instruments. Like almost all of the previous DLCs and chapters, Greymoor comes with a museum quest, which you pick up at the Bards College in Solitude. It has you collecting a bunch of instruments from around Western Skyrim and returning them to the college. So I'm going to show you where to pick up the quest and how to get that started, and then I'll show you the locations of all of the instruments. You get a couple of things for completing this. You get an achievement, and you get a music box, which plays quite a jaunty little tune. I'll show you that at the end. Alright, let's go and pick up this quest. Okay, so here we are in Solitude. We're going to head into the Bards College and talk to this guy, Leviathan.
Look at you, those resolute shoulders, that glint in your eye that says, I'm ready for action.
So he'll tell you about the missing instruments, and that the first one is actually right here in Solitude, being sold at a secret auction. He'll give you this snazzy disguise, as well as a passphrase to get you inside. Then we just follow the quest marker ever so trustingly down this back alley, and say the correct passphrase to get in.
Speak. Welcome, and enter.
But unfortunately, we're too late, and it's already been sold. So you have two options here. You can either just buy the instrument from the winning bidder, or you can steal it from the magnate's manse, which is located just opposite the college. I opted for the path of least resistance here and just forked out the cash.
You just handed me how much?
Either way, once you have the loot, head back to the college and talk to Leviathan, who is well chuffed that you managed to find it. He'll ask you to keep an eye out for the remaining instruments, and he gives you a copy of Nell's Hidden Loves, a song that supposedly holds clues to their locations. Okay, so the first one is Juha Fuso Jar. I have no idea what kind of instrument this is, but the clue in the song is Harfingar Go, the hilt of a blade. So this is referring to Swords Point Watchtower, which is just up here near the northern coast. So we just need to head into the watchtower, up the stairs, and it's in a crate at the top. Easy. Next up is Tenderclaw. So the clue for this one is Jade shadows hide magnificent caves. This is referring to Shadow Green, which is a delve just east of Swords Point Watchtower. So head on in and make your way through the delve to the Eastern Cabin. It's at the far eastern side. You're kind of heading uphill. You'll get to this bridge and you'll see a waterfall on the right. Just hop over there and up the waterfall, and the instrument is in a chest at the top. After that, we have King Thunder. So the clue for this one is at Western Mine, a long storehouse march. So we need to head to Mor Khazgur, which is the Orc stronghold, and it's in the Longhouse, the main building. So just head in, and it's in a room on the right. Then we have Longfire. So the clue for this one is dragged across two holds, steady an arch. So for this one, we need to head to Dragon Bridge. And next to the bridge itself, you'll see there's a guard tower. And the instrument is behind it, or kind of underneath it, I guess. We just need to head around the other side of this wall, and there it is, tucked away. Then we have the Shadow of Regin. So the clue for this one is Great Creature's Home, westest of Western. For this one, we're headed to Dragonholm, which is a delve, in the west, obviously. Now, it's quite a big delve, but thankfully we don't need to head too far in. So when you go inside, just head left and keep going along, and then up on the right there's a raised area with some steps and a statue of, I believe, Greymoor at the top. So the instrument is just next to the archway at the top of the stairs. Next up is Jarl's Bane. Clue for this one is North Frost Grotto, frigid, sequestered. So this one is a cave just near the Northern Watch ritual site, so one of the Harrowstorm sites. So it's just south of that, and you just head into the cave and it's up on a little platform in a crate. Then we've got Shriek of Silk. So the clue for this one is Highmountdz, a Jarl holds court above all. So for this one we need to head to Morthal, and it's in Jarl Redharn's hall. So just head up to the top floor and it's on top of the wardrobe. After that is Sky Talker. The clue is Stirring Nord Graves, a maze of cold walls. So this is one of the more obvious clues. It's referring to Labyrinthian, the public dungeon. Thankfully we don't need to head too far in, just follow the kind of central path down to this round structure. If you've played Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V, this probably looks quite familiar to you. It's where you find the Dragon Priest Shrine and the wooden mask. But for our purposes, just head in. And it's on the right, behind this stone chair. Next up, we have Dozen Tal Harper. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but whatever. The clue is towers that lower bear weight of great tales. So for this one, we need to head just south of the Shade Mother world boss, and it's just behind a gate next to one of those Dwemer lifts that takes you down into Blackreach. Not sure if this one actually works. I can't remember. I'm recording this voiceover afterwards. Then we have the Kothringi Leviathan Bugle. The clue for this one is following sleep, the seas this one sails. So for this one we need to head to the Silver Cormorant, which is a wrecked ship just east of Solitude, and we're looking for another wrecked ship just south of it. It's split in two, and you can see it from the outside, glowing away there. Just head inside the ship and up the stairs, watch out for ghosts, and there we go. Then we have Lodestone. The clue is to Carthold, turn winds, watching Jarl's foes. So for this one, we need to head to Carthwatch. If you haven't done the quest, it's going to be full of these creeps. I haven't done the quest. Maybe they're still there after you've done it, which would kind of suck. But anyway, at the top of the hill, you'll see there's a windmill. And the instrument is just around the back in a crate. Next up is Lilyton. The clue for this one is Fall upon South, brisk breezes freeze toes. This one is in Chillwind Depths, which is a delve just north of Carthwatch. It's very spidery, which is delightful. So make your way through the delve to the eastern side, and it's just tucked away next to this little stream. Now, the rest of the instruments are all down in Blackreach. So first up, we have the Lute of Blue Longing. The clue for this one is, then to the dark a Dwemer does take. So this one is in Nachuthan Cast, which is the public dungeon down in Blackreach. It's just near the Clockwork Criterion, which is the group event boss. You'll see there are 3 staircases that lead to the area where the boss is. You want to head to the eastern one. Down the bottom of the stairs, there's a rocky platform. You'll see a blue glowing mushroom, and it's in a chest just next to that. The Pan Flute of Moricellus Haghusband. The clue for this one is, empty falls light at waterfall's break. So for this one we need to head to the Lightless Hollow, which is the eastern area of Blackreach. And from the Way Shrine, just head south and follow the path up to the top of the waterfall, and you'll see the instrument just on your left. There's also a Sky Shard up here, which you can grab if you haven't got that already. Then we've got the Atean Fife. The clue for this one, sunsets in dark, miners do covet. So this one is in Silver Snow Mine, which is actually one of the entrances to Blackreach, but the easiest way to get there is just head to Dusktown Way Shrine, and it's kind of just behind you. You need to head up some stairs, and it's in a little side tunnel in a broken crate. Next up is the Highmountdz. The clue is, a junk heap's gem, Lord Chorus above it. This one is in the Scraps, which is a delve on the western side of Blackreach. So head there and make your way through the delve till you get to this pool of water kind of in the middle with a Chorus Reaper in there. You'll have to take care of that first, and then the instrument is just tucked away on the right. The Riemann Wardrobe. So the clue for this one is, towers do form from fungus that grow. Now this one is in the central area of Blackreach. Easiest way to get there is going to be to head to the Greymoor Keep Way Shrine, and it's at the top of a stone growth, stalagmite, outcropping type dealy. Now, depending on how good your platforming skills are in ESO, this one might be a little bit of a pain in the arse to get. You're going to have to hop up some boulders and mushrooms to reach it, but hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. I definitely didn't have to do more than one take of this. Oh no. And finally, the Chime of the Endless. The clue for this one is deep keep above and lava below. This one is on a rock ledge just above the moat of Greymoor Keep. Now, I've found that the easiest way to get to it is to go across the bridge as if you were heading into the keep and throw yourself over the side like a lunatic at about this point. And then look out for the mushroom there on the ledge below and just hop on down. Okay, so now that we've collected all of the instruments, we need to head back to the Bards College and place them all in the museum. Once you've done that, talk to Leybourne, who unfortunately has one more errand for you. He wants to hold a Salskap, which is apparently some kind of bard shindig, and he wants you to post some handbills around Solitude to help publicize it. Once you've done that, come back and find Leybourne, who's just outside the college, and you can finally turn in the quest. He'll give you these fancy shoes, and your shiny, shiny music box. Then you can go and listen to some bards play some music while staring at you awkwardly. And as promised, here's a little look at the music box that you get. It's quite shiny, looks alright. Not a bad little tune. Was it worth all that hassle? Your mileage may vary. Alright, well, I hope you found that helpful. Like I mentioned at the start, there are other museum quests similar to this for other DLCs and chapters, so if you'd like to see me do guides on those, then do let me know in the comments. In the meantime, take care, and I'll see you next time.